We'll add an audio track here. Brought in a new clip that we've been working on with
Okay, this will be the bass audio
Tank
track.
Garage.
We'll let the
So
bass
we got
plug in and start
an
up.
old clip I brought in. Well, not an old clip. It's a new clip. It's the new clip of what I've been doing with.
Yeah, you
So while
see,
there's
we got a
nothing going
little
on
behind
the
the scenes
screen,
footage here.
and
This is
stuff I was working on Chair Factory with, and I brought the clips in, and somehow I had to save the screenshot of me working through Share Factory, and that's what this is here. And I'm actually recording right now, believe it or not. So we got an audio track going, and the clip I have in now is the one I made with the bass track, and you can hear the bass in the background. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll create another bass track. I'll bring the electric guitar out, my old faithful electric bass, and I'll put some stuff down with that, and we'll see what it sounds like. I don't have the best recording equipment. It's just a uh, cheap, really cheap mic that I got with it's a one-piece headset, one piece here with the mic for recording, and that's what I'm using right now. It just pretty much picks up where my voice is at, not much else. It's like I said, it's not the best. I'd like to invest in maybe a better one, but for right now, this is working, and I'll use it because it's all I have. And like an artist, like most artists, we use what we have available to us, and that's what we use for our medium. I mean, if you got a piece of wood and you like to carve, you carve. If you got, like for me, I have paper and pencil, and I'm always doodling. I've got so many drawings that I got to get me a couple albums to fill up with them, and it's just kind of set up something that you can thumb through at some point instead of just have them all. I'm gonna start putting some up on the wall. I think I'll get me a little stapler where I can staple them. That way they're not like somebody said. Don't put them away. Just put them out and maybe do it a collage. Cover a couple holes that got punched in the wall from teenage years. And the little parties that probably went on here when mom and dad weren't around. So, but this is the garage build. Right now I'm rearranging the tanks so that see how the gun kind of goes through the wall there. See, that's what I'm trying to keep from doing, and then I don't want to clip through the other tank too. So it's kind of like juggling around and moving around to get them all to fit, so their barrels don't swing into each other. Because I had that before too on my other one where the barrel would swing and go right through a lamppost, and so I had to move the lamppost or move the tank. So, um, but I that's the one I saved over. I saved my clipboard park over that one, and that erased everything that had built up to that point. That's why I had to redo it. To tell you the truth, I think this is looking pretty good. This is looking better. I like the build. I like the way the buildings are looking, and it gives them kind of like an admin type look to them. So that they're part of the park, they're part of the look, but they're not part of where the guests would travel. Until I bring that one path, like I said, I want a double path coming up through there, coming back, so that you can circle around, come back to the entrance, and if you want, you can leave or choose to go back through the park again if you like. You're welcome to stay. We have a hotel. We're gonna have a restaurant. We're gonna have some cool rides. We're gonna bring in No Brakes Express. We're gonna bring in Olaf Logging, which is the flume ride, and then we're gonna put some bandits in a hideout underneath there, and we're gonna use the lazy river type rafts to go through that, and that'll be a dark ride, similar to what I did with the sleigh ride, but this will be with the water raft ride coming through that mountain area. We'll create it like a cave on the inside. We'll do some landscaping, and using our chisel tools and chisel out a cave, and then we'll put some buildings in there, maybe, some shabby looking buildings that uh, the bandits would use for our hideout. So this turned out good. I found that pulley and wheel, and I said, this is what I was looking at to begin with, but make it look like this piston here is actually spinning that wheel, which spins that rod going up with the lights on it. Not really. It doesn't. I see that's clipping through the wall there, but I don't think I'll mess with it. I'll leave that. So they got all that mechanism working. I need to put a some smoke coming out of the stack, and we'll color it. We'll do like a purple type smoke coming out, or we could do yellow or orange. We could do a couple different colors coming out of the stack. Oh, that looked good. Found the right roof for that. That's perfect. I like the way that looks, really. I think it turned out pretty good. I had the sign already made up because, like I said, I had already built this once before. It's not quite the same. It's a little bit different, but it's the same. It's a place where they can work on the tanks. These tanks are pretty much a prop for the park. Grizzle has a tank garage in World of Tanks, and I've got a new line started with modern Cold War era tanks because they look closer to what I have here in the park. See, here we are behind the scenes again. How did I get that? Okay. Yeah, this is part of what I had done in the other one. See, it says recording. That's me recording. And the prairie dogs that you hear in the background, that's nothing more than me talking when I'm doing the build. And then when I bring it in to make the clip, I speed it up, which gives that prairie dog voice sound. And that's what you hear in the background. And I've called them prairie dogs because Roller Planet Coaster has a sister called Planet Zoo, and in Planet Zoo you can build an enclosure for prairie dogs. So instead of having chipmunks in my park, which has already been done, I'm using prairie dogs. And boy, I didn't realize I had that much on this here like that. Wow. I could do some overlay on this stuff over here on the right. That's why I said if I could bring in some of my artwork, it'd be kind of cool. I could put it up there, but we'll just keep going for the moment. We're at halfway through the clip, and the garage is done. Basically just doing some stuff on the outside, getting more lights, light it up a little bit so that's more presentable. I like how I got the door open slightly so you can actually, so when I got that double path coming up, guests walking by could see that the doors are parted and say, oh, there's something in there. It's not just an empty shell, which it's not. It's a full-fledged building with actual mechanic type parts in it, and we're doing pretty good with it. I like it. I put some plants and stuff in there, some rocks in the back. I had trees, but the trees kept poking through the building, and I don't like that when it pokes through the building like that. That's why some of the things in the back rooms was to hide the rock coming through the building. I couldn't do anything else because it was so close to the neighboring property, and you can't go beyond that. So I can't landscape that part enough flat to make so it works okay. It's all right, unless somebody's crawling around in the back, which the guests can't. They're pretty much tied to the pathways there. And like I said, I'm gonna bring in a portal. We're gonna work on the portal's already done. So all I got to do is go to the blueprints and bring it in and set it in place, which will be right next to the tank garage. And then I can move on to doing, I want to work on the racetrack first, get that laid out, maybe do the off-track amusement park with the different rides, and that way I can set up some small little rides to go with the actual amusement park itself. So that there'd be rides over there for people to do, and it'd be just part of a theme. And then over off on the left part, I'm going to do the logging camp. So I think I'm gonna build a racetrack, get that done, get some rides put in. I see, because I can put the paths in, put a few rides in there, and go back and redo that all later, and then get the logging rides going. So that way we have a bunch of rides going, people can use them, and then I can just start working on decorating everything as we go. Wow, I didn't know I had this that long in there. Huh. I can fix that too. I can go see what I can do. What I can do, I can split this, right? I can split the clip. I can zoom in on this one up on the left, but it'd be neat if I could do something with this one on the right here. Like I said, it'd be kind of have two screens in once, but I don't have that capability with Share Factory. But that's all right. We'll make things work here. I didn't realize I had it that long in there like that. And see, I could do an overlay there too. I could do a picture of the and it'd stay right there. Yeah, I might even do that. As soon as the audio track is done, I can go back and I can edit that by putting an overlay over that. I do have a couple of screenshots I might be able to put in that. No, we'll see what we can do. I'll do something. And but for right now, we're watching this here. I'm putting a lamppost up. We got to get that lit up. And that's the walkway I built, going from the bunkhouse to the tank garage. And then, like I said, next to the tank garage, I'll have the tank portal where they go to go fight the battles on the World of Tank maps. The different maps and stuff, mines and Himmelsdorf, and there's a couple other too. So I got to get back into it. I got to play some more. It's been a while. Some more stuff. I need daylight. Yes, it is. We need daylight. Some more daylight. Turn the lights on. Hey, what's with this recording thing off here on the right? I didn't realize I had that long on there like that. But what I'll do is I can clip it, right? I can clip it, split, then I can zoom in on the part that's moving. We can cut out this recording part. I didn't realize I had that long of a recording session going on. And it's like I said, I did a screenshot of when I was on Share Factory, so it captured the last 15 minutes of what I was doing, and that's what I brought in to this clip. And we can fix that. There's ways. We got ways of doing it. There's little behind the scenes stuff. Well, this is kind of like behind the scenes stuff because I am actually recording right now. So that's kind of where it's kind of ironic. It's not just it's actually doing recording, but it's not. What you're seeing is not me recording now. I'm just playing that back and recording over it with the audio track. Because I had earlier put this into my clip for the bass. That's got the bass audio track, and then I saved that so it saves the clip with the bass in the background. Bring that into this here one, where, you know what? Forget everything I just said. Ran out of space. Here we go. That was the actual recording screen I was looking at, and over here on the left is the actual clip. So all that I was talking about the recording behind the scenes. Never mind. I had that all wrong. We got a good clip, and I got a little bit of audio track going on this, and from ELA Studio and Sons. Here we had to split one of the not long enough. Here, one more note. These clips to make it all fit. We got it. We're at shoot. From Phil and Old Grizz. Thank you for watching, and everyone be safe.